What's up, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Gun Prime. I'm your guest host today from Revive Outdoors, Taylor Philpott, and we are going to be going over the Taurus GX2 in 9mm. I'm excited to dive into the details of this gun with you. What we will do is we'll go through the trigger pull weight, we'll go through the weight of the gun in the current configuration, which is simply the gun plus an empty magazine, and then we will go through a full specs and features layout, and then transition over to a gun demo here on the range. But if you have any questions as we go throughout today's video, please let us know by putting those into the comments. It's not only going to help you, but it's going to help those that are coming along behind you. If you want to opt in for our free gift, please let us know by putting that in your notes when you make any orders here, and we will be sure to help you out. You get a free GP utility tool or a Revive Outdoors wristband when you put that in your order notes, so be sure to let us know that. Let's go ahead and dive into the specs and the features. The Taurus GX2 9mm comes with a magazine capacity of 13 rounds plus one. The front sight is going to be a fixed white dot. The rear sight is going to be a drift adjustable. It is going to have 2 magazines included with your purchase. The slide material is going to be an alloy steel, with the frame being a polymer in OD green. 8 pounds, 11.5 ounces. 8 pounds, 10.5 ounces. 1.4 pounds, 1.4 pounds. Now that we've talked through some specs, features, we've went through the trigger pull weight and the weight of the gun, let's kind of work our way from top to bottom on this platform. So up top, starting out, you're going to have those fixed sights. You do have the ability to adjust this rear sight, and you can swap these sights out if you prefer some night sights or something different. You have the serrations here on the slide, so it just allows you to grip it and pull it back better. You do have a small Picatinny rail, so if you want to add a light to this gun, you can definitely do that. You're going to have the slide release here on the back, and then you're going to have that breakdown bar there, so once you twist that lever, it's going to be able to break down. Then the trigger on the gun is going to have a very nice wall that you pull through, and then we talked about that trigger weight, and then that quick mag release is going to be able to pop that out, pop that in. It does have a kind of not necessarily a flanged opening, but you can kind of see that it does curve out, so it's just easy to acquire that magazine well there and be able to put that back in there. But let's go ahead and dive into the gun demo portion of this episode and put some rounds downrange. One thing that I try to mention in every single episode is that I'm just a regular guy that is taking these guns out straight out of the box most of the time, unless they're really gummed up from the factory. Take them straight out of the box like the average consumer would. I don't clean them, I don't do anything to them, maybe add an optic or something here or there, but overall I just pull them right out of the box and put them on the range for you here in these videos. So if there's anything that I mess up, please correct it in the comments. Happy to have your assistance for those that are really deep into guns and really big gun nerds. We need your help. But what I try to do is just help you make an informed purchase decision. If you're looking to make a purchase on this gun, I'm just going to tell you, hey, how it feels in my hands, how it shoots, how you can expect to have it perform when you are out on the range. So that is what I hope to accomplish in these videos. If there's anything specific that you would like to see, like the trigger pull weight, the weight of the gun, those are things that I've added over time with these gun demos because people have recommended it. So if there's anything that I need to include or you think that I should include, please make those recommendations in the comments. But let's go ahead, get this thing loaded up and get to shooting. All right, not a bad first run through. Not my best. I honestly haven't shot on iron sights in quite a minute. and then I kind of got lazy with my footwork. I realized that there the last few shots was kind of sitting back into it instead of on the balls of my feet. So let's go ahead, load it back up, and then we will shoot some more. A little bit better run through that second time. I am really struggling on these iron sights. If you have been on my channel for any time, you know that on my shotguns I don't run beads, I run red dots unless it's like waterfowl hunting. But I am not a iron sight guy or a bead guy. I struggle with those. As far as the feel of the gun, let's talk a little bit about that. So for me, when it comes to gripping it and putting it out there, it has a really nice flow to it. I can really get my hands in here on it really well. It has this kind of point that comes out here on the grip itself, and then it contours really nicely on the back of your hand, so it's going to fit really, really well. You have these nice pads that are along it for your grip, and so it allows you to really dive into it. So right where that thumb lays, it has a little grip there. Right where your finger lays on here has a nice little grip there. So it allows you to get where you need to be, have that shot, and then be able to take it. And so as far as the mag release goes, you can see just how easy they're popping in and out and easy to load. It's really easy to find that magazine weld. I'm not having any issues with that. Really smooth shooting gun. Would love to have a light on here just to have a little bit of counterbalance with it. So once you get it loaded, it feels really well balanced, but I would love to see what it feels like with the light on it to see if it helps counterbalance it even more or if it tilts forward or back. If you already have a light on this gun, please comment, let us know that. As far as the feel of it and shooting it in multiple targets, I can definitely tell that it is keeping its grip in my hand. I'm not losing my grip over time. I'm holding that grip down and I'm being able to shoot throughout that entire 13 magazine capacity. I do love that it carries 13 rounds and it's not 6 or 7. It has been quite enjoyable. So what we'll do is we'll roll through it one more time and tell you what it feels like after that third round. It is definitely a subcompact gun. You start to feel the fatigue in your hands and your grip once you have shot it that much. However, one thing to look at with a subcompact is you're not using it to shoot all the time. It's not a recreational pistol. Most of the time you're going to be using this as a concealed carry. You're going to have it on person. You're going to have it in a fanny pack, some kind of bag. You're going to have this as a quick access tool for you to be able to get on a target quick in the moment of need. And so subcompact in size, it has the ability to carry 13 plus 1. I know that a lot of people have knocked Taurus over the years. You get on some of these gun pages and they just bash Taurus, and I think that there is some validity to that. I think that some people need to maybe give the gun a chance, and I think that it's also in a price category that automatically people think in their mind it's going to be cheap. Well, it is a affordable budget pistol. If you are someone with smaller hands, if you are a woman, this is going to be a perfect pistol for you as far as grabbing it. I don't have huge hands, so it has the ergonomics built into it that is going to allow you to have a really good solid grip. But for those that even have those larger hands, whether it be just a meatier hand, like a thicker hand, or it be that you have a hand that is really long, this gun is still going to have the capability to deal with that. I've put this in other people's hands that have much longer hands than I do, longer fingers than I do, and they all have the ability to hold this gun really well. The ergonomics have a wide range of hand sizes built into that, which you learned a lot about at NRA. When it comes comes to the size of this gun, so 13+1, it has a lot of capacity considering its size. You can, it's very hot right now, so I'm not going to put it inside my waistband, but you can see just how tight that would fit to my body, and how easy that would be able to conceal. What a lot of people don't know, and even the Taurus reps, they laugh at me, but if I'm looking for a very small, compact conceal carry, I still actually carry my Taurus 709 Slim. I've had it for I think 15 years now. I got it when it first came out. It's been reliable. It's been something that I can carry every single day, and it's something that I have on me a lot of days, especially when I'm wearing tighter clothes and I can't hide what I am wearing. If I go out into public places that I need to conceal it, I don't want anybody to know it is on me, then I will use that Taurus 709 Slim. This is going to fit into a very similar category. It's not quite as slim, but it's very close to the size of that Taurus 709 Slim and other firearms that are in this same subcompact line. I think that they've done a phenomenal job for the price tag that you get on this gun. I think that is at a great price point for what you're getting. And as you can see, I took it straight out of the box like I try to with every single gun. I put 8 magazines through it. It didn't jam one single time. It held up. It was accurate. The only thing inaccurate about it was me being behind it. If I could throw a red dot on this gun, it would be a really good concealed carry gun for me. When I am using that Taurus 709 Slim, it is an iron sight gun. Can't throw a red dot on it. So this would be a similar kind of zone for me when it comes to concealed carry, trying to get away with something that's really small that can't be seen, but I still want to carry on person. I'm not really a big advocate for fanny packs or backpacks just because it takes that extra second to get into those. I love the ability to just quickly pull and go ahead and draw and get on that target. So it's a very, very small movement that you have, which we can go into another complete video of how to pull from the holster and how quickly that you can get on target in a safe way. But to be able to just go like this and already be on target, or like this right here and be on target at a close distance if you need to in a life or death situation, I love inside the waistband, concealed carrying. But if this is something that you are looking at for a purchase, I would definitely advocate for it and not against it. It is a really nice tool. Being able to put a light on it is great. I would love to see the ability to throw a compact red dot on here, a smaller red dot on here, but otherwise you can put the night sights on it and do a couple of little upgrades to it. But if you have those questions, please let us know by putting those in the comments. We're more than happy to get those answered and help. Be sure to put in the order notes what you need to for your free gift of that utility tool and that wristband. We'll be happy to send those to you. If you need anything else or you want to see anything in future episodes, let us know that. But we thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.